thing is, the tactical task to breathe fire has now been issued. Good to go. You will breathe fire day in and day out for the next 2 months. You will breathe fire in your sleep. You will feel fatigue. You will feel fear. You will feel happiness. You will feel regret. You will feel sadness. At the end of the day, you will continue to breathe fire. Good to go? Okay, with that said, you will take the operational instinct, and here's what I tell you to do, and it's almost one of those impossible tasks, but you gotta fight for it every day. You gotta use that operational instinct, and you gotta know what happens before it happens. You gotta stay methodical on the field. You gotta stay clear-headed on the field. You gotta work any resource as required to move like this, move methodical, and ensure you always have mutual support in position to effect the fight and bring fires as required to fucking kill the enemy. Kill the enemy! Kill the enemy! Kill the enemy! Gonna go! We are going to have the required obligation and constraint to protect those who need to be protected. Getting pit on the battlefield is going to be very challenging, but don't ever forget this. You are obligated to protect and serve the Marine on the left and right flank of you 24/7. Good to go? Don't ever forget it. You will always be supported. Your actions will always be justified. We're to go in together, and no matter what the outcome is, man, I tell you right now, no matter what the outcome is, and we can't live in this fantasy world where we have to be ready, we have to come to grips with peace and with God, that we're heading into an environment that no one's headed into in the past 9 years when this war started. Good to go. It's going to be a tough environment. You guys are going to be tasked and tested to a degree you've never been tested before. But I tell you right now, we will all come home together. I'll say it again. We will all come home together. Good to go! You guys will do the unit proud. You will do your country proud. Don't let fear get in that brain of yours. The enemy is not 10 feet tall. He's 4'2". He has a short reach, and you're gonna fuck him up. Good to go? Other than that, First Sergeant, man, I love you. And I mean it when I say it. I love you as your parents love you. And my #1 goal in life is to get you back home to mom and dad. To get you back home to wife and fiance. Get you back home to brother and sister. That's what it's all about. All it's about. It's each other in the gut here. And that's what really matters. And that's what we're going to strive for day in, day out. First Sergeant, prayer.
Awesome. This will be the last time that we're together en masse before we cross the line of departure. Gentlemen, now is the time to exploit the opportunity you have to call home to your loved ones and get right with your God. We might not all make it back, all right? We need to come to terms with that. The strength of the wolf is the pack. The strength of the pack is the wolf. You have to be able to rely on that Marine to your left and right, just like the CO said, and he has got to be able to rely on you. If you're an atheist, play along. The power of prayer is exactly that. Please bow your heads.